What if I told you that walking, though great, is not the ultimate exercise for people over 50? Imagine this. You've been told for years that walking every morning is the key to staying fit as you age. But what if there are 6 other simple, doctor-recommended exercises that could actually do more for your body, your mind, and your longevity? Would you want to know what they are? Stay with me, because I'll share each of them through the stories of 2 friends, Robert and Michael, both in their late 60s. By the end, you might discover the one exercise that feels like it was designed just for you. And if you agree with exercise number 3, write the number 3 in the comments below. Let's see how many of us share the same choice. The story begins. Robert and Michael had been friends for over 40 years. They grew up in the same town, worked in different industries, and retired only a few years apart. Both men enjoyed their morning walks in the neighborhood park. But despite their shared habit, they began to notice something different in their bodies. Robert, who only walked, often felt stiffness in his knees and lower back. Some days he even struggled to get up from a chair without holding on to the armrest. Michael, on the other hand, had added a few simple exercises, ones his doctor recommended, into his weekly routine. He still walked, but he also stretched, balanced, and strengthened his body in ways Robert had not. And the difference showed. Michael's posture was straighter, his energy was higher, and even his doctor remarked on his excellent bone density. The truth is this: walking is good, but it's not enough. As we age, our muscles, bones, and brain need more variety. Doctors know that a healthy senior lifestyle is not about one single habit, but about combining different forms of movement to protect against falls, improve circulation, and keep the mind sharp. So let's walk through the 6 exercises Michael practiced that helped him outpace his old friend in health and vitality. Exercise 1. Chair squats. Now, don't picture heavy barbells or a gym full of machines. Imagine a simple chair in your living room. You sit down, and then you slowly stand up without using your hands if you can. That's a chair squat. Why is this so powerful? Because one of the most common signs of aging is losing the ability to rise from a chair or toilet without help. It's not just about leg strength, it's about independence. Studies have shown that maintaining strong quadriceps and glutes is directly linked to longevity and quality of life. Michael's doctor told him to do 10 chair squats each morning, and within weeks, his ability to climb stairs improved. Meanwhile, Robert still found himself holding on to the railing just to manage a single flight. So here's the tip. Start with as many chair squats as you can do, maybe just 3 or 4, and build from there. Over time, you'll notice your daily movements becoming easier. Exercise number 2, heel-to-toe balance walk. Now let's move to balance. Exercise number 2 is heel-to-toe balance walk. Imagine walking on a straight line, placing your heel directly in front of your toe with each step. It looks simple, but it trains the body in one of the most vital ways, preventing falls. Every year, 1 in 4 adults over 65 experiences a fall. For some, the consequences are life-changing, but balance training can dramatically reduce this risk. Michael practiced heel-to-toe walks down his hallway for just 5 minutes a day. He treated it almost like a game, challenging himself to stay steady without holding the wall. Robert, however, never worked on his balance. One winter morning, he slipped on the ice, and though he recovered, it shook his confidence. So here's your challenge. Try heel-to-toe walking for even 1 minute a day. Over time, you'll strengthen the stabilizing muscles in your ankles, hips, and core, protecting yourself from falls.
Exercise 3. Seated resistance band rows. This one might surprise you. Exercise number 3 is seated resistance band rows. Picture yourself sitting on the floor, or even a sturdy chair, holding a resistance band looped around your feet. You pull back as if rowing a boat, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Why does this matter? Because posture is everything in aging. Rounded shoulders and a hunched back not only make us look older, but also compress the lungs and reduce breathing capacity. Strengthening the upper back muscles can reverse that curve and keep the chest open. Michael's doctor emphasized resistance bands because they're affordable, portable, and gentle on the joints. After a few months, Michael noticed he could stand taller, and even his grandchildren joked that he looked younger. So if you agree this is the most important exercise, write the number 3 in the comments. Let's find out how many of us feel that posture is the key to aging gracefully. Exercise 4, gentle yoga stretches. Now let's talk about flexibility. Exercise number 4 is gentle yoga stretches. Don't worry, this isn't about twisting into complicated shapes. Simple stretches like cat-cow, seated spinal twists, and hamstring stretches can reduce stiffness, ease arthritis pain, and even improve digestion. Robert often complained of tight hips and backaches after long walks. Robert, however, added 15 minutes of stretching twice a week. He found his joints loosened, his breathing deepened, and even his sleep improved. The beauty of yoga is that it combines physical movement with mindful breathing. And research shows that mindfulness practices reduce stress hormones, which in turn protect the heart and brain from age-related decline. So even if you're skeptical, start with one stretch after your walk. Over time, your body will thank you. Exercise 5. Light strength training with hand weights. Walking keeps the heart healthy, but it doesn't do much for the bones. That's why exercise number 5 is light strength training with hand weights. Doctors often say that muscle is medicine, especially for seniors. Lifting even 2-pound or 5-pound weights can stimulate bone growth, prevent osteoporosis, and boost metabolism. For women over 50, this is especially important, since bone density tends to decline rapidly after menopause. Michael started with just 2 small dumbbells, doing bicep curls and overhead presses. He didn't become a bodybuilder, but he did maintain the ability to carry groceries and pick up his grandchildren without straining his back. Robert, on the other hand, noticed his grip weakening and found jars in the kitchen harder to open. The tip here is begin light and focus on consistency, not heavy lifting. A few minutes twice a week can transform the strength you feel in daily life.
Exercise 6, Tai Chi for mind and body. The final exercise is Tai Chi. Often called meditation in motion, Tai Chi is a series of slow flowing movements that improve balance, coordination, and mental clarity. Doctors love Tai Chi because it benefits both the body and the brain. Research shows it can lower blood pressure, improve memory, and reduce anxiety. For seniors, it's one of the most complete forms of exercise available. Michael joined a local community class where people his age gathered not just for fitness, but also for connection. That social aspect kept his mood high and gave him a sense of belonging, something many seniors silently struggle with. Robert, who never joined, often felt isolated. Over time, it wasn't just his body that showed signs of aging, but his spirit too. So, if you want an exercise that keeps both body and mind young, Tai Chi might be the perfect choice. The bigger picture. Let's pause and reflect on these 6 doctor-recommended exercises. Number 1, chair squats for strength and independence. Number 2, heel-to-toe walks for balance and fall prevention. Number 3, resistance band rows for posture and breathing. Number 4, gentle yoga stretches for flexibility and relaxation. Number 5, light hand weights for bone and muscle health. Number 6, Tai Chi for body, brain, and emotional well-being. Individually, each of these adds value, but together they create a complete system that goes far beyond walking. They address every aspect of aging: strength, balance, flexibility, posture, mental health, and social connection. Robert's story is one many of us can relate to. He relied on one habit, thinking it was enough. Michael's story shows the difference a varied approach can make. By embracing these 6 exercises, he not only extended his physical capacity, but also enriched his life with energy, confidence, and joy. call to action. Now here's where you come in. Which of these 6 exercises speaks to you the most? Is it number 1, building strength to rise from a chair with ease? Is it number 3, keeping your posture upright with resistance bands? Or is it number 6, finding peace and vitality in Tai Chi? Pick one number that resonates with you and write it in the comments below. I'll be watching to see which exercise stands out most among us. And if you found value in this journey through Robert and Michael's stories, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next set of health secrets designed for living well into your 70s and beyond. Remember, longevity is not about chasing youth. It's about embracing each year with strength, wisdom, and vitality. And with these 6 simple practices, you can write your own story of aging gracefully.